Something that I've noticed with almost all of my Lee full-length resizing decapping dies is the decapping pin, which is held in by this retainer nut here. The retainer nut right out of the box on almost all my dies has not been tightened down properly, in which the problem that causes is when you insert your cartridge and then you go to pull the ram back out, there's actually a flare on the end, up inside on this thing, on this piece here, and when you pull your ram back, that flare opens up the end of the case and helps resize it. But when this thing is not tight enough, it'll actually get stuck in the neck of the case and it'll pull this whole pin out. I also want to say this is even happening when I've lubed the cases up. So, you know, I'm sure someone will think that, hey man, you got to lube the cases to make sure. Well, I'm definitely doing that. And initially out of the box, this pin was still popping out. And now you're kind of sidetracked from your primary task of wanting to, you know, full-length resize, decap your cartridges and just do one after another. Now you got to fiddle with getting all this stuff back together, which is not the end of the world, but it's still kind of a pain in the butt. So my quick advice would be, if you're new to this and you're just getting some of these out of the box, before you even do anything, just put this part in your press, screw it down. The outer part here is a 3/4 inch. This is a 1/2 inch wrench. It says to make sure this pin is flush. This one's slightly proud, which is still okay. So slightly proud or flush is good. Put your 3/4 inch on the outside, your 1/2 inch wrench on this lock nut here, and crank it down. I mean, pretty snug. And that'll save you a lot of time from being on your first cartridge or your 8th cartridge or wherever it is, and you go to pull the ram out and your pin's now stuck inside your casing, and you got to deal with all that to get it reset back up. So anyway, just make sure that that top retainer nut is really snug, and it'll save you some time when you start reloading and you do what you really want to be doing, which is reloading. All right, thank you. Have a good day.